Who is the main character of this story? Jared, Elvira, Rocco, Mr. Williams. 2. What is the setting of the story? Schuyler Building, San Diego Zoo, Jared and Mr. Williams' backyard, in the city. 3. How does Jared feel at the beginning of the story? He is excited about helping Mr. Williams with the fence. He is upset that he doesn't have a dog. He is confused that Mr. Williams did not fix the fence. He is concerned about finishing his work on time. 4. What events led to the problem or conflict in the story? Jared was playing in the yard with Rocco. Jared's mom needed him to pick tomatoes for dinner. Jared finished his story about his superhero. Rocco was digging a hole next to some pepper plants. 5. What is the conflict or problem of the story? Jared could not figure out what to write for his story. Jared had to dig a hole for Mr. Williams in his backyard. Jared had to make a decision to finish writing his story or help his neighbor. Jared's mom told him to plant tomatoes in Mr. Williams' yard. 6. How does Jared solve the problem? Jared helps Mr. Williams fill the hole with dirt. Jared closes the door when his mom calls for him. Jared asks the mom to fill the hole with Mr. Williams. Jared does not finish his story for the contest. 7. How is paragraph 14 important to the story's plot? It provides details about Mr. Williams' problem. It describes the setting. It gives clues about Jared's feelings. It shows how the problem is solved. 8. Read this sentence from paragraph 16. Even though Jared wasn't saving the whole world, he was able to make a difference. This sentence helps the reader know that Jared is afraid, annoyed, helpful, confused. 9. Which sentence best describes the relationship between Jared and Mr. Williams? Jared is angry at Mr. Williams because his dog ate the tomatoes. Jared and Mr. Williams work together when there is a problem. Jared asks Elvira to fix Mr. Williams' fence. Jared and Mr. Williams decide to be superheroes. 10. From whose point of view is Superhero on the Block being told from? Narrator, Elvira, Jared, Mr. Williams. 11. What does Jared learn in this story? A simple act of kindness goes a long way. It is important to be on time when others depend on you. Never give up. Be honest with words and actions.